I think just playing fast, playing in transition is always fun. Getting everybody involved and everybody's feels like they're involved. So it's always fun to play like that.
Plus, you had to sit out last year, unfortunately. Do you feel like this year is the fruition of everything that you had to go through last year?
Yeah, absolutely. I worked hard all last year with coaches and just like getting better. So I'm pretty happy where I'm at right now, but I know I still have room to grow.
Alexis, you always seem to find yourself in the right place at the right time. What are you doing to make yourself available for all these inside scores and these rebounds? How are you making yourself available?
Just I feel like just instinct and just you gotta go every time for it. Like if you don't get it like once and twice, you gotta go still the third time and just not give up.
David, how was the locker room? After Tulsa, the heartbreaking fashion going into tonight. What was said in the locker room?
We just wanted to respond, and show that it's not going to be 2 losses, 3 losses build up, that we can respond and come back and build off a win.
Alexis, like Coach said, this may not have been your best game in his eyes, but still ended up with a double-double. How does this feel for you personally, for your confidence and skills of coming into your own?
I think I didn't play a good game still. I got 4 turnovers. It's way too much. As Coach said, I got 2 offensive rebounds. I just try to grind it out. I just tried just to go hard, and I just found myself with double-double. But, yeah, I would say I got lucky with it.
Got somebody else for the athletes?
First, we did some stuff today in terms of trying to get, some students at the game. I appreciate that. The section was full. That was great to see. And we're making progress. I didn't think there was some things that we obviously need to improve in. But I thought our defensive effort, in particular the second half, was very good. Back to, sharing the ball with 15 assists on 23 baskets. Did a good job just in terms of, making the plays that needed to be made. There's some things that, obviously, as I said, we got to keep getting better at. But I thought we did a great job on Cornish. I thought we did a great job in Siak. And so now you just got to get back to work tomorrow and continue to get better. So it's a good win for us. I thought some guys made some strides today in terms of playing a little better, and some guys stepped up that we needed to step up. So that was good to see.
Coach, it seemed like their height kind of affected you guys for a little bit in the first half, and then it kind of flipped on a dime. What changes did you make?
Well, our guys didn't grow any in the time. I thought offensively we didn't play as strong as we needed to play. 6 offensive rebounds kind of signals that for us. 21 threes is not really how we play. We didn't attack the basket enough. We didn't finish plays around the basket enough. Now, as you said, to their credit, they're big and strong in there. They got great length around the basket. They got great strength at the guard spot with Cornish. But we need to do a better job of being more physical and finishing plays. We try to play around them, and that's not who we are. We're more of a go right at you type of deal. So that's something that, we'll address a little bit on film, and obviously, getting ready for Saturday's game against, a team as tough as anybody in the country. We're going to have to play a lot more physical and with a lot greater strength offensively. I thought defensively, which was interesting, we played with strength and some toughness and some grit and some we forced 26 turnovers, and we don't press. That shows we were strong defensively on drives, we were strong on ball screens, and we were very, very active off the ball. David with 5 steals, Quincy with 3, Mayan with I think 3. That activity was pretty good.
Lots of interchangeable parts, Coach. You played 9 guys significant minutes, all of them in double figures. Can you talk about the depth of this team?
Yeah, I think our strength is our depth. If one guy isn't playing well, then we got to have someone step in, and we did that. I thought TJ, played very, very well for us. Got us going a little bit in the first half with a couple threes. But even after that, even when he didn't make any shots after that, he did some good things. I thought a big play, I don't know, it was maybe a 10-point game, middle drive, he kicked it to Antoon for a jump shot off the backboard. Really good decision there. So, you know, we have to have guys coming off the bench giving us great energy. We got to be a team where starting, not starting makes no difference. You know, we're 9 or 10 strong, and guys got to be ready to go. That gives us our best chance. And then again, you know, when you build the type of program we want to build, guys are, if it's not your night, if you're not playing well, you feel good when someone else plays well. Now, I talk to our guys all the time. That goes against human nature, but so does trying to build a great program, you know, and so we're buying into it. We're getting there step by step.
Coach, going back to your defense, with the high number of plays that Tulane runs and the different types of screens, there had to be great communication out there tonight. Could you talk about that, please?
Yeah, you know, we talk about communication eliminates confusion, you know, and you can't text that, and you can't send a Twitter or whatever they call it. You got to actually communicate and talk, which is, again, a challenge in this day and age. But our guys are getting better at it. That's why we're good defensively, you know. And you got to call out the screen. You got to call out the coverage of the screen. You got to call it out 3 times, you know. And I thought you saw our guys do that. We got hit a little bit at the end of the first half on some off-ball screens that we got to do a little better job of. But again, as you said, you know, they run a lot of stuff. You know, it's a pro system. You know, it's a pro system. And people talk about in the NBA, they just play. Go look at an NBA playbook. You know, Mike knows what he's doing, and they run multiple sets and plays. We got them a little deeper into their playbook because we were so good on some of their go-to stuff. But, you know, I thought, again, you know, to hold them to 32% in the second half, 14 from the 3, under 40 for the game, under 25 from the 3 for a game, and then force 26 turnovers. You know, I know I'm tough to please sometimes, but defensively, that's a pretty good effort.
The 10-0 run in the first half, you got out in transition, got
Yep.
a dunk. How big of a lift was just that sequence?
Well, where we're at, there's times our defense has to create our offense. You know, and with Q and with David, and in terms of being able to, you know, create steals, create turnovers, and us getting out and running is a big part of what we need to do offensively. You know, what it does is, you know, so many times when you struggle offensively, to be able to have your defense create points for you just eliminates so many problems. You know, and that's what our defense does. You know, we've always been good defensively, but our defense didn't create offense. Now our defense is starting to create some offense. And then we force tough shots, and their court balance is off, and we're able to rebound and get it out. And I thought David made great plays on the break. I thought Quincy made some great plays on the break for us. And then, you know, other guys got to get out and run, and I thought we did that.
Coach, this is the first time in nearly a decade that men's basketball has more wins than women's basketball here at USF, albeit with some injury misfortunes for the women's side. What does that say about your progress here in year 2?
Well, I think it's unfortunate because women's basketball would have about 15 wins right now if they weren't going through the stuff that they're going through. And it's tough. It's tough on them. You know, I did another one. You know, I went to the game yesterday, and they're playing their tail off, and you know, it's hard. And unfortunately, every coach has kind of been through what Jose's going through right now. And they'll right the ship and different things like that. You know, we're separate. You know, and it's not, we got more wins than the women. We're the best. One of the best parts about the University of South Florida in my little less than 2 years here is how well the coaches get along and pull for each other. You know, and Jose and I talked yesterday. We talked the day before. You know, I mean, we talk all the time. But for us, separately out of all that stuff, we're making progress. You know, and we tell our guys, we'll get to where we want to get to when we're good enough. We're not good enough yet, you know, but we're making the right progress. We're making the right steps. And as I said last year, it's never on a straight line. There's dips and some high points and some low points because you just got to keep going through it. And, you know, Jose's got his program to a point right now where there's expectations every game, every year. And that's a great place to be at, you know, and it's tough when you can't coach. There's nothing worse as a coach than not to be able to coach the team you put together. And that's where he's at right now, you know. And for us, we have a good team. We're getting better. We're going to have to play better on Saturday. No question about it. But we got guys that come to work every single day. I love the guys. They're great to be around. I mean, it makes coaching fun, you know. Is it frustrating sometimes? Yeah, it is, because you want it so, and you want it fast, but we're going to build it the right way. So, you know, the process is moving forward in the right direction.
Coach, another double-double for Alexis Yetna tonight.
Yep.
Can you talk about his growth from the beginning of the season until now, and what's your expectations of him moving forward?
Well, you guys know I love Lex. I didn't think he played well tonight. I love him, but I didn't think he played as well as he's capable of playing. And he gets a double-double. So I guess that's the good news. You know, and the other thing is, you know, he's working on his game. You can see the skill development. He's shooting better from the three. 2 offensive rebounds for Lex is unacceptable, though. You know, and he's a good enough kid and works hard enough where he'll take that the right way, you know, because we need even more from him. But at the same time, you can see his confidence growing offensively. He did a good job defensively on Siak. He's a tough cover for us, you know, because he can score inside, outside. But he's becoming a guy that, you know, that double-double, you'd be ticked off if he didn't get it now, you know. So be careful of the expectations that you create, because now you start, you know, we demand it every single day. But I'm happy with where he's at right now, and the best thing is I know he's just scratching the surface.
Got anything else for Coach? Check the student athletes, any if not.